Hey guys. So, I know I haven't made a video in a really long time. I've been really busy with a lot of stuff. I've been trying to preoccupy myself with little projects here and there. So, I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this video. It's just me kind of venting in a way. Not in any like negative way. It's more like purging my life of any negative relationships or feelings, and I feel like this is the healthiest way for me to do that. So keep in mind before you watch this video that I'm probably gonna spend at least 10 minutes talking about personal experiences and shit like that. So basically, um, I've come to a point in my life where I don't want to let my past affect me anymore. Um, I have a past. What I mean by past is it's been like 6 or 7 years since I've specifically dated this person. It was my first love, my first basically everything. So many people out there can relate, I guess, to how I feel right now. I'm just gonna clarify, like, I don't love this person anymore. I don't even really like this person anymore. I don't know why I'm so stuck in this one moment of my entire life with this person. But I feel like I feel like it's because I never had closure and I never closed that chapter in my life. So I'm going to start doing that with this video. So bear with me. Okay, so about 6 years ago, I met this individual, and they changed my life. Like, we hit it off right away. We were really good friends, and then we started dating, and then stuff got really serious. We dated. I'm not gonna give you the whole dirty details. We dated for like 2 years, and then it just didn't work out. Like sometimes, I'm not saying all the time because I know people who have defied this rule, but most of the times, first loves don't work out because you're either too young or you're not mature enough to have a relationship like that. And I didn't see that at the time, and I see it now. But to this day, this past relationship affects me in any decision making that I have with anything, relationships or otherwise. It really does. I always get drawn back to this relationship, and I know for a fact, I'm clarifying this, I will never be with this person ever again. Like, I know for 100% with 100% certainty that I will never be with this person ever again, because an ex is an ex for a reason. Like, that, I truly believe that. We've had so many problems. Stuff is so done and gone. It's like there's really no point in fixing it at this point. Like, we won't even speak to each other. The reason why I'm feeling like this all of a sudden is because this person recently contacted me after not speaking to him for like, I'd say a year. And I started getting feelings for him again. And it just blew my mind. And I had this really deep talk with one of my best friends who's a guy. And I was trying to get a guy's perspective on this. And he's been through this. And he said, you literally never get over your first love. He's like, he said for him it was like 8 years and he still isn't over her, but like he doesn't love her, he doesn't like her, he just still has feelings for her. And I feel like for me, this is a beginning to out of nowhere like creep up on me. One of the main reasons is because he has a girlfriend. This is his first girlfriend since we've been together. And I know this because I'm friends with his friends and, Facebook and whatever. So I feel like I guess I don't want to. I'm not jealous. I just feel like wow, this is, it's been a long time. It's been like 6 or 7 years now, and like I really didn't expect things to end up so shitty. Like, I always, not that wanting to get back together with him years ago, I always thought we would be on talking terms, you know? And I guess it was a wake-up call for me in a way. Also, I must mention, oh, my computer is going to die. I gotta make this quick. I must mention that I am moving out of New York in a year. Like I'm leaving for good in a year. I'm moving to California, most likely, or North Carolina, probably California though. Depending on what graduate school I get into. Um, I'm moving in a year. And there are things that were like never said, that were unspoken between me and this person. And I feel like I personally can't move on with the next phase of my life until I have some sort of closure. Because it was literally wasn't like, it was, it was as if like it just ended in a day. And I never got that closure. And I feel like I have trust issues, and I feel like I'm a bit of a jaded person because I never received that closure. I mean, that's truly how I feel. So I'm actually going to go meet with this person in a couple weeks with a group of friends because I don't want to be with this person, not for any other reason except for the fact that I'll probably cut his throat out by the end of it. So if I have some support there, you know. Um, I wrote out a formal goodbye because I know for a fact that like I'm never even though I'm not moving in a year, I'm not moving until, you know, next year. I'm probably, I'd say 100% not going to see him in this year. And if I move, I will regret not having this closure. I know it doesn't, to most people that I talk to, this doesn't make sense, but to people who have been through a similar situation, it makes sense. Because, like, you never get over your first love, and I'll never forget him. I don't love him. Like I said, I don't love him. I have a boyfriend who I'm madly in love with. Like, I would jump in front of a bullet for. But I believe that if you really love someone, no matter how young you are, you never stop loving them. Like, if you truly love them, you never stop loving them. The love changes. It just changes into something else. Either you love him as a friend, or you just still have feelings for him, or you never stop caring. That's 100% true. At least for me, it is. I don't know about anybody else's experience. So that's basically that. I kind of wanted to get some opinions about this. Like, what would you do in my situation? Like, what do you think this stems from? I don't know, because like I said, I really don't like. It was like out of nowhere. Like I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm leaving next year, and a lot to do with the fact that he has a girlfriend, and I feel like all those memories are coming back. But I also have to keep in mind of all the bad memories that got us to the point of like breaking up and whatever. And he did, like I said before, he did reach out to me and was like, "Hey, I heard you." He said, "Oh, I heard you were leaving in a year. That sucks." And I was like, "No, not really. I've been dying to get out of New York. I'm done with it. You know, I've lived here my whole life. I want to move on." And he's like, "Well, I wish you the best of luck." And he said, like, I'm basically like, I miss you, and like, I wish that we could have at least remained friends. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And I think that's what sparked a lot of it. Because if he hadn't reached out to me, I wouldn't be feeling like this, honestly. I really wouldn't be. Um, so yeah, I want to get some opinions. I want people. I just want some advice, I guess. Like, what do you guys think this is coming from? Where do you think it's coming from? And do you think I should meet with him? I wrote out a whole like just a page about, how I'm sorry. Like, I just basically, like, the whole thing is just how I'm sorry. Not the first half is like, I'm sorry for all the shit that we went through, and the fact that we promised each other to always be friends and we never were. And then the second half is just how, like, I'll always have feelings for him and I'll never forget him. And just to wish him the best happiness in life and have a nice life, basically. And it's a formal goodbye for closure. So do you guys think I should go through with this? Like, Or have you had experiences like this where like it didn't go as planned and I don't know, I want some advice, you know? Anyway, thanks for sitting and listening through that. I'm hoping to close this chapter in my life. Even though it's been a few years, I'm hoping to finally put it to rest so that I can move on and so that I'm not as jaded as I am and so I don't have these trust issues and like I just want to move on. I want closure so I can move on with my life. So all right, that's it for now. Thanks for listening.